Hi everyone, this is Tanya with Flying Dog Studio. Thank you for joining me. In this video, we're going to take a look at how you can use a grid to lay out your contour lines. Now this is going to work for you whether you're doing a landscape or still life or portrait art. And I teach my students this in both traditional and digital art. It will work for both, and this is going to allow you, by using a grid, it's going to allow you to get the proper proportion. It's going to allow you to get the proper perspective for a piece. So as you can see, I have already opened up a canvas in Procreate, and the first thing I'm going to do is hit that little wrench at the top, and I'm going to go to Canvas, and I'm going to hit Drawing Guide. Now that's going to throw a grid up there for us, but I like to draw my own grid lines. So when you're doing the grid, it's going to bring up a thing at the bottom where you can choose either pixels or inches, and we're going to choose inches. And I'm going to do a 1/2 inch on this. You can kind of adjust it according to your canvas. And now I have all these little boxes. So I have, as you can see, layer 1. And I have an inserted image, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. But I have the layer 1, and that is where I'm going to draw my grid. So I'm just going to divide it in half. There we go. We're going to do it vertically and horizontally. And you can do this as many times as you like. I am teaching this right now to some traditional art students that I am teaching online, and I pre-draw the grid on their papers and send it to them. And then I have my grid on here, and we are doing 1-inch grids. We actually have 7x9 pieces of paper that we're using, and I blocked off 1-inch squares on the entire piece. So we're getting our lines on here, as you can see. We're going to do 2 more, kind of get it divided up evenly. And then once we do that, I'm going to toggle off that grid that we pulled up at the beginning. So that's going to go away. That does not stay on. And if you're doing this, recording it on your Procreate, that grid will not show up in a recording. The one that we're toggling off right now, that drawing guide, went off. But this grid that I just drew will. That's one reason I like to draw that grid. So I do have the inserted image underneath. And there it is. And what I'm going to do so that I can draw by a grid, I am going to save this to the photos, and here we go. I'm hitting share, and I exported it to my photos. Now I can come back in. I still have my layer 1, so I'm turning that off. I don't need that. The only thing I don't need the inserted image. I just need the grid. I'm going to come back over to the wrench, and I'm going to hit Canvas, and I'm going to click that little reference button, and that brings up another box. Now in that reference, I can import an image. I hit import, and I brought that in from my photos. You didn't see my photos there. I have some private things on there, but I have brought that in, so that allows me to start. I'm going to start in that upper left-hand corner and just draw box by box. If you have any questions, please put those down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks so much.